Hey, this is Lindsey.
Hey, and I'm Chris, and
We're with Parr film reviews.
yeah, this is the first thing that we're doing.
But it's not really a review, it's a commentary to the film.
Yeah, so basically what we're doing here is we're going to be watching the movie that we're quote-unquote reviewing, which today that film is going to be the first Saw movie. It came out back in 2004, that fun stuff. Yeah, so we're basically just going to be doing a commentary, talking about it, and all that fun stuff.
And the way that this works is that you are watching the movie on your computer or TV, and then you play this along probably in your headphones and listen along, and we'll provide meaningful and hilarious content for your pleasure.
You are promising a whole lot. I'm just going to throw that out there. Yeah, so basically what we're saying is that you're going to listen to us while you're watching the movie. So we're going to be your friends on the couch next to you or awkwardly cuddling with you in bed like, "Hey friend, pass the popcorn."
That's right. We'll be that for you.
Yeah. We're your friend, and we're watching Saw with you tonight in the spoopy month of October.
Spoofy month. It's a very spoofy month this month.
It is very spoofy.
So, on subpar film reviews, where we watch shitty movies and provide even shittier commentary.
All right.
And now is whenever you will want to hit play, right now.
Yeah, so
4 seconds. 5, 6, 7. Okay.
That's how far we are into the movie right now.
Yeah.
So yeah, we got that nice.
It's already spooky.
Lionsgate splash screen with the twisted pictures.
It's getting even spoofier.
Oh man, I don't think I ever saw this in theaters when it first came out. I'm fairly certain I rented it from Hollywood Video. And that was my first exposure to it. But
I remember it was a big deal. My mom loved horror movies, and I loved horror movies as a kid. But we never paid to go see the movies. We would just rent them.
Yeah.
And whenever it came out at the local Blockbuster, we rented it that weekend.
Yeah.
I was in the 4th grade. I was a weird kid because this is not a 4th grader movie.
Oh shit! I was watching Evil Dead.
Oh wait, see, look, there's this is important, guys.
Oh yeah.
We're gonna provide lots of spoilers. I'm assuming you've seen this movie before. If you haven't, watch it first so you know what's going on.
Yeah, and also to be fair, this movie is 13 years old, so get with it.
Yeah, this is a big movie. If you watch movies, this should be a thing that you know about.
Yeah, because the first one is easily a cult classic, and I love this movie. I love the franchise. It's a guilty pleasure of mine. It went downhill after the first one, and I will readily admit that, but I still love them.
I think the first one's one of their best ones.
Yeah, easily. So, this is James Wan is the director of the movie. This is what the hell's his name? I can't remember his name. He was a writer for the film, and I think
the actor's name?
Yeah,
we wrote it down.
Yeah, we did. We took notes.
We did research for you guys.
What is his name?
All 2 of you that are gonna listen to this, thanks.
Lee Wannell. Lee Wannell.
I'm sorry, Lee.
Yeah, he co-wrote the movie, and there was actually a
10-minute short?
Yeah, a 10-minute short film that he and James Wan, the director of the film, did the year prior to this releasing.
Yeah, it wasn't very good, but
I mean, for it being a $2,000 budget, it was pretty alright.
You guys should look it up. It's interesting.
It's a good watch. You see where the concept came from and see how fleshed out it is.
Yeah, it's not necessarily in canon, but
no, not at all.
Yeah, but the Adam is the same guy.
Yeah.
Ooh, what's the body in the middle?
Oh no, they'll never know that it's Jigsaw. Oh shit, whoops.
Spoilers.
Like I said, if you haven't seen this movie by now, get with it. This is a classic.
There we go. This is...
What?
Look at that jerky camera. It's so frustrating here.
Something interesting that I read, all of the bathroom scenes were actually filmed in chronological order. So, like, typically with movies, they, it just depends on, like...
You shoot all of the scenes that are going to happen in that one place.
Right, exactly.
And then you go to the next place.
Yes.
It's just cheaper to film that way.
Right, instead of, like, going here, filming a thing, going to this place, filming a thing, going back to the other place.
Yeah, it's not like a play. Like, they don't do it all in order.
Right.
No.
But for all of the scenes that take place in the bathroom, everything was filmed, like, chronologically. And I thought that was pretty interesting, having been part of, like, a couple short films here and there, and we did not do that at all, which was completely unnecessary. Like, we filmed just sporadically, like, oh, we're going to do this scene today, and we're going to do that the first thing tomorrow. So, yeah, I thought that was pretty cool.
I bet that contributes to their... the characters, like, their acting, because they're literally chained for a lot of this, so I bet that they...
Oh, yeah. Ooh, yeah. I didn't even think about that.
Yeah, so this would be the first few days. So this was filmed in 18 days.
Yeah.
So this would be, the first couple days, and then we'll see them 2 weeks into the project, hopefully.
Oh, man.
Maybe they're tired.
How would have that been, like, be chained up in this bathroom acting for, like... 8 hours a day.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like that would definitely, like, help you, like, be afraid and shit.
Look, this guy's afraid of... His kidneys are on eBay. Ooh, no. So, I don't really like this guy. What's his name? Lawrence?
Yeah,
Larry?
Dr. Lawrence Gordon, something
like that. Yeah. I don't like him as an actor at all.
Yeah, he
See, look, the dog. This awkward close up.
You've got some pent up anger towards Dr. Gordon there. Yeah,
and they do his makeup really funny, and like his hair looks bad. Like,
well, it was 2004. This is a different time. Hair didn't look good in 2004.
He looks bad too. Yeah. Look how sweaty he is, too. Gross.
It has to be insanely hot.
What's the thing down the middle? I feel like it'd be really cold in there. They're like in a basement.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a brand new clock. They're finding the clues.
They're piecing it together.
The music here's definitely making it feel like a mystery here. Ooh, spooky. Now they're going to try to work together. So I think something that's really interesting about Saw that's different than a lot of other horror movies that I've seen is that it jumps straight into the horror. There's no build-up of like, hey, we're just in a normal town, everything's going good, and then...
people start dying.
The people, the spooky thing happens, or where you hear about whatever. The first scene is you're uncomfortable. Yeah.
Right. And
now they're going to start building the characters.
Yeah.
Which I like.
I do like that take on it. It's Play me.
But I also think it's a lot easier way to write a movie the way that they're doing this.
Oh yeah, for sure.
It's more rudimentary, but I'm okay with that.
Gives you a little bit more time to kind of, you set up your plot and then flesh out your characters, which is nice.
It makes you feel like you're discovering along with these characters.
Right. You're finding out who they are and who you are.
As together. They find out why somebody chained them
to a
rotting bathroom.
To a shitty pipe in a shitty bathroom.
Because movies are an adventure for us all. Why is there a bathtub and then just like a bunch of toilets? Like,
see,
what is this? Where did they find this?
Well, this is a set, obviously. Like if there is any place in this world that
but he
actually...
drew that up and we're like, okay, what should it look like? I don't know. Let's just make up a bathroom. Like,
yeah, you know what?
Well, let's put bathtub in there.
Because
and a toilet. We need a toilet, of course.
All right, now you're bringing this up. Something that bugs me. So you go to like fast forward to like the third or the fourth film. If you haven't seen it, I'm sorry.
Oh, do you guys see the heart on the toilet there?
That's actually poop.
Yeah, it's a poop heart on that toilet.
If you're paying attention to the ARG, like, you got it. Yeah, if you fast forward to like the third or the fourth movie, they actually do a there are a couple flashbacks throughout the rest of the franchise to this bathroom, and it's like in a sub-level, like, I don't know, I don't want to say a sewer system, but for lack of a better way to put it, that's basically what it is. Like, it's just like a labyrinth of fucking tunnels, and then here's this...
That's in the second movie.
Is it in the second? Oh!
I just watched the second movie.
Yeah, that's right, that's right. It is in the second one. Yeah. But, like, what the fuck even is this? There's, like, 2 or 3 sinks.
But the rest of the...
There's those showers over there. There's the bathtub and the toilet. And it's all just, like, out in the fucking open.
The rest of the scenes... Or not all of the movies stay in canon with each other. Right?
No. They're all, like... It's all... Yeah, it's all the same...
universe?
All the same universe. All the same story.
Oh.
Same
I've only
characters?
seen the first 3 or 4. I lost interest in them.
Oh man, you're missing out.
I just thought they were too gory, honestly.
I mean,
but I watched this one and I rewatched it and remembered how much I loved it.
Yeah.
Oh, here's the spooky voice. Voyeurs, seeing people like he's...
Yeah, because he's a shutterbug. Like, takes pictures of people and shit.
Jigsaw's knows about him. You do get it. He knows you get it.
Well, alright, so here's the thing. He was hired to spy on this guy. So how does he not...
So this guy, he knows who he is.
Yeah. Yeah,
and you can tell there's already some distrust building. Oh, there's the heart, the poop heart. Just remember it.
It's our favorite thing. Best thing about the movie is the poop heart. But, like, how does he not piece it together that he's trapped in the same room with the guy that he was taking pictures of? Like, oh, the person who hired me is the one who put me here. Whoa, spoilers. So, and another thing, too. Like, I'm just...
He's right in front of us the whole time.
Dun, dun, dun. So, as much as I love this movie, I can pick it apart pretty good. So, Jigsaw is all about, like, pointing out the flaws in people and making people, like, you know... He wants to make them better by doing these absolutely fucking horrendous things to them. But the only reason Dr. Gordon is in here is because, okay, yeah, he was cheating on his wife. What the fuck ever.
But was he cheating on his wife?
He was thinking about it, at least. We know that.
I don't know.
I mean, he went to the hotel with that one chick.
It implies it, but it never says.
But, like, if you get down to the fucking root of it, Jigsaw put him in this trap because... he was actually the doctor in care of John Kramer. Jigsaw.
Yeah. No. John Kramer's not... Wait.
John Kramer's Jigsaw?
Yeah, okay.
The same person?
Yeah, so the janitor did this, though.
Yeah. Which... Why the... Oh, fuck. It's so convoluted, like, from the get-go.
Yeah, gosh.
I forgot all about that, too. This has been a little while since I've seen this one. Yeah, it's kind of like
the plot's a little overcomplicated, like, maybe a little overwritten.
Yeah, sure shit ain't underwritten, I'll tell you that.
I feel like they were trying really hard to make a point of like, because you're not really sure like who's the good guy, because we don't like this guy, him, because he is spying on people and is kind of shady. Now he sticks his hand in shit. That's gross. And then we don't like the other guy because he's probably cheating on his wife. I mean, Jigsaw's trying to help them, but we don't like him either because he's a murderer. So who's the...
Yeah, it's like...
Who's our hero here?
Who's the antagonist and who's the protagonist?
Follow your heart. So I watched this a couple days ago, and I hadn't watched it since high school.
Yeah.
So it'd been years. And then I watched it for this and remembered how good it was.
Yeah.
But also how shitty it was and how terrible the 2004 era was, and just in general.
Yeah. Yeah, like, it's funny.
Some other good horror movies came out that year, though, right?
Oh, yeah. No, like, Dawn of the Dead came out, The Grudge.
The Grudge was another big franchise for a while.
Oh, yeah. Shit, how many of those did they make? Like 5?
Yeah, not as many as Saw, though, because they're making, 8 now?
Yeah, they're going to be making their 8th one.
And, like, by the time this comes out, it'll be in a few days, guys.
Woo! Definitely going to go see that shit. I'm so excited.
Yeah, no.
I just hope it's not in 3D like the last one.
Oh, God. Maybe if we get some response, we'll come back on and talk about the new movie.
I like it.
Yeah.
I already like it. It's going to get 100% on Rotten Tomatoes.
I don't know. I don't know if it's going to be good or not.
Probably won't. Why so serious? Chill, little man.
Yeah, so we both really like this movie, but this movie did not get good reviews.
Yeah, all in all, it was not super well received. It fell into that whole like cult following sort of category. And
so its Rotten Tomato score was 48%. So
wow, 48. That makes me feel like I got a bad taste in movies because this is one of my favorite.
I definitely think it's underrated.
Oh yeah.
I mean, sure. I get why, like his makeup right now, like you can just tell it's pretty bad. Like, yeah, you can tell it was cheap, but
he needs a lighter blush on those cheeks, like just to really accentuate his eyes. This
was just low budget. I mean, but it was a good. Well, it was
a budget of $1.2 million, which is insane. $1.2 million filmed in 18 days. And they got Danny Glover. Danny fucking Glover of Lethal Weapon fame in this movie on a $1.2 million budget.
Here we go. We're going to learn.
Yeah. Speak of the devil.
Yeah, so this film does that whole going back, flashbacks, because, these people are drugged and coming to and starting to piece together how they got there.
Right.
And so we're going to go along that journey. They do a good job of letting us go along in the journey as well, creating that experience.
Yeah. Now, a problem that I have with this trap, per se, is like in all of Jigsaw's games, there's a way out. Like you are not necessarily guaranteed that you're going to survive it, but you can survive it.
I don't know. Sometimes he just murders people.
Well, that's what I'm getting at. They don't get into how this guy could have gotten out, but I see no plausible way that this guy could have survived this trap at all. He was poisoned, and he had to climb naked through razor wire. Like, you're not gonna survive that shit, my dude. Especially, as twisted and mangled as that shit is. No, you're not getting out of there.
I mean, I feel like...
Oh, wait, no, he wasn't poisoned. Never mind, I lied.
He had 2 hours.
And did they even say why he was in there? I may have just missed that, but...
Yeah, they said something. Ooh, spooky. He was all screaming.
I will say I do like some of like the cinematography of like the sped up them screaming and then like the panning with the camera sound effects and shit.
This lighting in here is really blue, but right here is really green. And I feel like that's a little overdone, like right there. Green
and blue are common tone. Like it's something that I just noticed. Well, I mean, it's a common tone just throughout the entire franchise. It's like there are a lot of green and blue hues in all the scenes, almost.
See, this is one where I don't feel like it was fair for him to get out. Like,
I feel like the glass on the floor was unnecessary.
Yeah.
Like, my dude.
Well, I mean,
he's already covered in fucking, like, a kerosene. Like, really?
Yeah, like, maybe it's, like, physically possible for him to get out of the room right now, but it is completely unrealistic. Like, he's never going to be able to find the code. Like, that's impossible. So I feel like this one, it was really just a murder. I mean, they're all crimes and all murders, but his whole claim of like, I've never killed anybody.
Yeah.
I merely gave them the will to live, or whatever he says.
I mean, that's pretty verbatim. Like, that's spot on.
I'm real good at movie quotes, guys.
Yeah.
I'm not good at movie quotes, guys.
Was he? Uh-oh. That's a setup. Light. That's a doctor's pen light. Because we all know...
Who's the doctor?
Dr. Gordon.
Yeah.
He did it. He's Jigsaw. We solved it, guys. Movie's over.
There's a pen light in his hand right now.
Exactly. Illuminati confirmed.
Characterization.
Words.
That's Jigsaw.
Shh. No, it's not. Don't spoil it.
What a dick.
I know. Why are you being such a blatant asshole?
Look at him, and they gave him like this white collar like business shirt. Like no doctor would be wearing that. Doctors wear scrubs, in hospitals.
Yeah. Yes, very impressive. Very impressive.
Why are they just in his office before him? Like that's not.
Yeah, I feel like what the hell is the thing? HIPAA. I feel like that's a huge HIPAA violation, just allowing like people to go into a doctor's office where there are potential like patient records and shit.
And I don't think that doctors have offices like this in hospitals.
Maybe if they're the chief physician or something there, maybe.
I don't know. I mean, I used to work in a hospital.
Own the fucking hospital?
No, doctors don't own hospitals. Not usually. He looks like a business guy. This looks like a scene in a business office, not like a medical thing. But maybe it was just cheaper. They had a set that already, since this was so low budget.
Yeah.
Or maybe I don't know, the people that produced this or that invested in this is just what they think that all doctors' offices look like, because that's what their offices look like.
Right.
And that's the kind of shirts they wear with that weird white collar thing.
I mean, he's a fancy doctor.
Yeah, we're not supposed to like him because he cheats on his wife.
Allegedly.
I never cheated on my wife.
Was that another movie quote, or are you just?
Yeah, I'm real good at movie quotes, guys. He says that. Listen up.
Yeah, you're right. He does say that. I remember that now.
Liz is always right.
Whoa. Uh-oh. And the truth is revealed. You dirty, dirty boy.
Guys, always tell your lawyer the truth. They're trying to help you.
And... yeah, sure. I mean, if you're rich enough, they're trying to help you.
I mean, if you're paying a lawyer... If you tell them, hey, I was, cheating on my wife, they're not going to be like, oh,
snap, dog.
I'm going to call your wife right now.
I'm about to drop that shit on Twitter.
I'm not I'm not gonna be your lawyer anymore, you skank. Like, no, they're not gonna do that.
I would have paid.
Like, you're paying them.
I would have paid good money to hear his fucking lawyer call him a skank.
Oh, here she is,
Amanda.
Dun dun dun.
Foreshadowing to a sequel that they didn't even think would happen.
Yeah, so this one was really low budget and didn't get good reviews, but made enough money to keep getting even shittier and shittier movies.
It did really well in the box office, surprisingly.
But you'll pay for that torture porn, won't you guys?
Yeah, you're sick.
You're all gonna go see it this Halloween.
Yeah, when
Jigsaw.
When Jigsaw comes out.
I know I am.
I'll fucking be in line. I'll camp out. Believe I won't.
I probably will see it the weekend it comes out. Because it'll still be spooky. Spooktober.
Yeah.
Spooktober.
So I remember when I first saw this movie, I was absolutely fascinated with this trap. Like, I thought, God, this
makes me uncomfortable.
I was a fucking sick little kid. Like, I thought this was the coolest fucking, like, not the fact that it was being used to harm someone, but just like the concept of it was fucking cool.
So in the original little short, the Jigsaw character had a hat on, and he looked goofy as hell. Like, go look up this 10-minute short, guys.
Yeah, seriously. You can probably find it on YouTube. It's called Saw .5, and James Wan also directed it.
Oh, and it's really scary. So she looks like kind of normal and like kind of cute in the first movie. The second movie, her character looks like a psycho. Like, is really creepy.
Well, foreshadowing.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Just watch 3 and 4 because it's all about her for the most part.
Yeah, I only watched the first few movies. I want to watch all of them, and just to say that I did it.
Subject yourself to this wonderful, wonderful franchise. But yeah, no, it's like scenes like this. Like,
I love this scene, and I love the music here, because normally the scary movies are all spooky, but then that one, that like metal, like, I think it really helped make it that cult classic that we see it as today.
Yeah, I mean, it definitely, I feel like it was scenes like this that helped shape newer horror movies. I could be wrong. Like, I'm probably speaking out my ass here. But, like, I feel like you see a lot of stuff in, I mean, mid-2000s to early 2010s. Mm-hmm. You see a lot of shit in horror movies that kind of took from this, like, the whole, like, sped-up, frantic camera pans and the techno-y metal stuff, like, yeah. And yeah, I don't know, I feel like Saw definitely, despite it not being a huge massive success like some movies, I don't know, I feel like it really influenced a lot, like in the horror scene.
Is she gonna do it? Is she gonna kill him?
Spoiler, she's alive, of course. Brutal. Savage.
So this is actually the first trap or whatever from the short that this film is.
This is the only trap in the short. That scene there is actually almost like, you know, like it's scene for scene in because the short is segment. Not in canon with this. It's very different, but you can tell the inspiration. Yeah. There's the gore. Little trivia for you. The quote-unquote human intestines were actually pig intestines.
That's gross. They were real intestines.
They were pig.
Was that real blood on them?
I would hope not, because that's
because that's like close to her mouth. It's like a worksite hazard there.
I'm pretty sure they had a waiver.
Ugh. It was low budget. Nobody cared.
Yeah, just give me that sweet thou, and I'll be on my way.
feel like she has this unhealthy relationship with this Jigsaw guy.
Oh, no shit. I mean, the guy...
No, like, it got, like, creepy, I think.
Oh, it got very... Yeah, no, I can attest to that, because I actually just...
They were DTF.
Yeah. Well, she was DTF. I think he saw her more as, like, a daughter that he didn't like.
I think that he realized that she wanted the D so bad that he could recruit her, and it's like, do all this stuff for me, and she did.
Like, hey, baby... Go knock these guys out. Lock them up in this room. And then I'll give you that sweet.
That's how women are. We're just, if we want your dick, then we'll do whatever you want, no matter how mean you are to us, right? Don't treat women that way. We don't like that at all, actually. Guys, if anyone's listening that is a 14-year-old guy that thinks that's cool.
It's not.
It's not.
Respect women.
Yeah, and then you'll grow up and realize that you're a dick. But you can realize now and not be a dick.
Bam.
Jigsaw is a dick as well. Don't kill people. It does not teach them lessons.
Excuse me, he never killed anyone.
What about the guy that he just got the pig intestines out of?
Yeah, that guy was just doomed to fail.
Like, I don't know though, he didn't kill her. She did.
Shit, you're right.
She killed him.
Fucking loopholes, man. How can you have so much blood on your hands, but not have blood on your hands?
How do I know I'm telling the truth?
Yeah, now see, this is what I was talking about earlier.
Here's some bad acting.
Like, how does he not put two and two together and realize, like, oh, what are you going to do with that? I'll cut you with this from all the way over here.
Ooh, a discovery.
Listen here, Rick. I'll cut you all the way over here.
It's a two-way mirror.
Bam.
I still don't know what this place is supposed to be.
Yeah, like... I don't know.
So we learned later in Saw 2 that this is like in the basement of some giant mega haunted house.
Oh shit, that's right.
Yeah. So
what the fuck? Where is this? That this sick shit exists? Hi.
That's a good scene. That was a really interesting scene.
I can't help you.
Oh, you feel like that's the villain that waved, don't ya?
Oh, you would think so. Is the janitor actually Jigsaw? Whoa, spoilers, whoops.
He's got too much eyeliner on, too.
I admire this prick because I am that prick.
Yeah, but this guy knows who did it, though.
That's what I was saying.
Him?
That's what I'm saying. It's like, okay, this person hired me to spy on you.
Yeah, so maybe it's less bad acting, or like, it just wasn't really as well written.
Yeah, I feel like that's like a major, like, character plot hole. It's like, you were hired to spy on this guy, and now you're locked up in the same room with him.
I just feel like
how can you not figure that out? That, like, the guy who hired you, the person who hired you, is obviously the one who put you in here. Why else would you be in this room with this guy? Like,
yeah, I feel like
it's so aggravating.
The people in the actors or whatever aren't acting the way that people really would in real life.
Well, obviously not.
Yeah, like it's so unrealistic and far-fetched, but it's necessary for the plot to move forward.
Oh, sure, because I mean, like, if it was like real life normal people, they'd just be screaming and writhing on the floor. Yeah, like you'd just be
having a panic attack or whatever, and like
that would easily be going on for a solid 2 hours, and then
nobody would watch that. That'd be a terrible movie. I
don't know. I think it'd be kind of funny.
Chris is weird, guys.
Alright, now this creeped me out when I first saw this. Like, this little girl's just sitting there, and she's just, like, staring into the darkness.
So I saw this movie whenever it came out, as soon as it came out onto DVD at the Blockbuster. And
yeah.
I was a mere child at the time, like 10 years old, but I loved horror movies. And that scene scared me so much. I was not afraid of having to cut my foot off, although that was kind of gross. But the idea of somebody being in my closet and like kidnapping me or like
that definitely,
my parents was...
That's definitely more of a shocker than being forced to cut my foot off with a hacksaw. And then she just stands. She's not like, Mommy.
I like those silk sheets. I want some silk sheets.
Like, why? Say something. Like, Mom, there's a scary man.
I feel like a lot of times horror movies use these weird kid actors that are just acting just really weird and quiet, where I don't know if you guys have ever spent time around kids, but they're normally very dramatic.
Oh, kids are very dramatic. And trust me, I know.
Any kids I know, they would scream and run the fuck out of there. And
yeah, they would have been like arms, like Adventure Time style, flailing about all noodly and shit, like...
Oh, here's the scene where he's a bad dad, guys. Bad dad.
Dad bad.
Bad dad, we don't like him.
Just gonna finish this paragraph.
I know somebody's... there's a strange predatorial man hiding in your closet, but... You'll be fine.
I'll be there in one moment.
Ooh, I like that snake she's got up there. And a pony on the wall. Does Tootsie mean foot?
Sure, I guess. I don't know.
I feel like that would be a really awkward scene to shoot if that wasn't really your kid.
Yeah. Yeah. Like, I don't know. Like, I mean, if you are a parent, like, I feel like it'd be a little bit easier. It might be awkward for the kid, but, like, if you've had experience, like, raising a child, that might be kind of a little bit easier for you, but definitely for the kid, like, wow, this weird guy that I technically work with is touching my foot. I'm going to be slightly traumatized for the rest of my life. Or maybe I'm just breathing too much into it. I don't know. What?
This is very typical of like the 90s, early 2000s scene with the music. Almost like an X-File sound.
Yeah. That's not true.
And they're like, I don't know. It just reminds me of that. I guess I'm just not used to watching a movie that I remember whenever it came out and now it feels old.
Oh,
because
yeah.
now I'm like, wait, that means that I must be old because I was around whenever that felt normal.
It came out in 2004. It had to have been in the 5th or 6th grade when this came out.
I was in the 4th grade.
Yeah, so I was probably in the 5th grade then.
Are you older than me?
Yeah, about a year, roughly.
Oh. He's an old man, guys.
Shut up, damn you. Rotten kid, get off my lawn. Who the hell are you and where's my horse?
No, I'm such an old lady. I'm a crazy cat lady, guys.
It's actually true. She's got like 7 grandcats.
That's not true. I do live alone with a very fluffy kitty.
Miss Fluffy Kitty. Are you gonna have any more kids? Well, I don't know.
No.
I'm only locked in this fucking hellhole,
My dick's actually not long enough to reach my wife.
I think procreation at this point is just like null and void. Listen here, you fucking creep.
Oh, this is something that's happening.
Dun dun dun.
Ooh, scary music. And he's smiling. This really awkward smile. What? Why is he lying? What's his motivation to lie about this? Because he takes the picture, hides it, and then just throws it back. He doesn't want to...
No, he's saying that the picture... Because he wasn't lying about that. The picture that he took isn't in there.
Yeah,
but it was replaced with that other picture.
Yeah, but why is he not just being like, oh, fuck, your kid and wife are kidnapped? Look at this picture.
Right. It's like, you're not cooperating, my dude. And also, in his defense, he's not necessarily a bad dad. He's just a bad husband.
Just leave. It's a nice-ass house. Why does he have a metal briefcase?
In case he gets attacked on the street, he's got a deadly weapon. Just...
What's a doctor doing with a metal briefcase?
I mean, I'd have a metal briefcase, and I'm nothing of any importance.
Hey guys, remember that man that's hiding in my closet? I think he's really gonna kidnap me.
Is it technically kidnapping if you never leave your own house?
Hostage.
Oh, yeah, fair.
Oh god, that's a creepy-ass scene.
Well, and also he's like, good night, little girl.
Ooh. Jump scare there, kinda.
Both of the doors fly open. And then he's covered in a fucking sheet.
Well, we don't know what he looks like yet. There's the gloves. So we know it's the same guy.
And also, like, this leads me to think, like, because it's the fucking janitor from the hospital. Leads me to think that he's kind of a psycho, because here he is, he's, like, flashing his gun in front of him, and, like, listening to their heart rates. It's like, dude, that is completely unnecessary. You were put into this situation against your will, and you're being a fucking creep. You're being a freak. Like,
he's doing this to hear how much her heart rate goes up whenever he...
Yeah, exactly. Like, he's being a fucking creep about it. Like, it's completely unnecessary. And I don't think they ever really... Do they elaborate on why Jigsaw put him in a game?
I don't know.
I don't remember. Yeah, like...
This is such an uncomfortable scene.
Yeah. Completely unnecessary on his behalf.
I don't know if it really moves the story forward.
No, I mean, I think it's just kind of one of those things to, like, quote-unquote, develop the characters. Like, yeah, this is the guy who...
Are we supposed to feel bad for the... Like,
the wife and daughter, yeah.
Yeah, maybe it's to build up the tension for us to want to see them live.
Yeah. And
to make the janitor seem creepy. That's what it's for. Yeah.
Well, I mean, to be fair, he is pretty fucking creepy.
Yeah, I mean, they do a good job. Like, we do not like the janitor.
And then here we have the detective.
This? Graffiti on the wall pictures?
Yeah, it's the detective.
Yeah.
He's like spying on the doctor because he still thinks that he's Jigsaw. Fixated on that bullshit. Like, he just went, like...
Look at all of those
composition
notebooks.
Yeah, he lost his fucking mind with this thing.
More green lights. I think this is an interesting way to build back the backstory.
Yeah. And
I like the way it's shot with all of these newspaper clippings. It seems kind of unrealistic that somebody would really have a bulletin board that looks like that, but it's very...
Well, I mean...
It's very into the genre of that, making it more of a criminal movie.
Yeah.
Because it's more of a mystery than it is a slasher film.
Yeah. People, like, it is classic, or it was in the genre of horror. And I wouldn't necessarily even say it's a horror film. It's more of a thriller than anything. Like, there's a little bit of mystery to it. It's got a couple scares here and there, and there's a little bit of... It is
pretty gruesome, though. We did just see some pig guts.
But does horror mean that it's gory?
There's no supernatural or anything like that, or ghost.
Yeah. The janitor was wearing a sheet when he came out of the little girl's closet.
That was pretty spooky.
Sheet coming out of the closet, that's a ghost.
You know what would be a great way for them to do that new Jigsaw movie? Is if they made the puppet, like, haunted.
Oh, God, no.
Please.
Dear, no, please, God, no.
Somebody make that a movie.
Don't let that be the case. Yeah, let that be, like, 6.5 or 7.5. Like, if this one doesn't do well, make that the
Somebody
official
please make that
sequel.
a movie.
God damn, that would be so
I
bad.
want in on it, guys. I'll help you.
John Kramer's fucking ghost haunted the Billy doll. Like, that would just be the most...
It's a mix between this and Chucky.
Holy shit. Why did you just create Saw 8?
Everybody's
like,
gonna
you just fucking wrote Saw 8. That's exactly what that is.
Everybody's gonna be Jigsaw or that pig mask for Halloween because this movie's coming out.
Fuck, you're right. It's coming out the week before Halloween.
And everybody's gonna be it, too.
Yeah, Pennywise. Oh, God. Actually went to a haunted house last weekend and, like, their theme was clowns.
Of course it was.
Yeah, of course it was.
Is anybody actually scared of clowns? Like,
they make me uncomfortable.
Have you ever seen, like, a clown that's actually doing good clown stuff, though?
Oh, yeah, no. Well, I mean, granted, I was a little kid. And it was weird, but he made me a balloon animal. I was like, neat, I guess. Thanks. You're weird.
The best part about listening to these commentaries is how we stay on track and really focused about the movie.
Quality. I mean, it's relevant. We got the new Jigsaw movie coming out, and the It remake just came out, which... It remake was really good.
We're excellent film scholars. We both have our double PhD masters in
filmology
and film knowing things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm a doctor.
Film knowing things. Yeah. Double doctor.
Wait.
Did computers look that old in 2004?
I think if you were a detective, because obviously...
Why are they detectives in a basement?
No, they're... Don't worry about it.
It's supposed to be scary. It's spooky.
Yeah, it's atmosphere.
And what
is this old-ass fucking TV? Like, I know that there were goddamn flat screens in 2004. They weren't that flat, but they weren't fucking like a 1973 CRT. Jesus Christ.
Like they said,
well,
he's a serial killer, and they're like watching this on. It's supposed to be spooky. I get it, but
the model of the TV does not make it scary. Actually, you know what? It does.
It does.
It does, because we're freaking out about it. You're absolutely right. It does make it scary.
They're so excited. They got him.
We nailed this bitch.
Ooh, did you see that Krispy Kreme in there? Hashtag sponsored.
Pow.
But what?
Oh, man.
Krispy Kreme, please sponsor us. Send us donuts, and we will give you a shout out.
We kind of already did, because they have the most delicious donuts in town.
We're gonna bleep it out until you guys give us a sponsorship.
But then how are they gonna know if we're bleeping out? You
just send me donuts. Somebody please send me donuts. Let's get a P.O. box. Will they send us stuff?
No. Krispy Kreme nor people will not send us stuff. That's a myth. Shit doesn't happen.
If 5 people watch this all the way through, I'll be so happy.
If somebody even makes it in 10 minutes of this, I will be absolutely
If anybody
shocked.
That's not our friends in real life watches this, thank you.
Yeah, you are the true MVP because you've already listened to us talk for roughly about 50 minutes. And wow, just wow. No one cares as much as you do.
Stop what you're doing and get friends, actually.
That was kind of mean. You know, we could honestly say the same thing about ourselves. Take a look at the mirror.
We're friends with each other. You can be our friends too, actually.
Well, on that note, I'll be seeing y'all around.
Chris is left, guys. Alright, well, I'll be your new host. Chris is still here. You can co-host.
I was gonna try and like do like a funny like walking away thing, but I was still sitting down and I couldn't and I don't want to bother your neighbors, so I'm not gonna like stomp around like bye, I'm leaving.
Ooh, look at those spooky dolls. Why does he have those dolls there in the corner?
Yeah, he's got to have test subjects, and he's just got mannequins all over the place. No big deal. It's cool. It's neat.
Mannequins are creepy as fuck. I went to a haunted house that had them.
I fucking hate mannequins. Did I ever...
They're weird, like...
Did I ever tell you... So I used to work at a car dealership. I don't know if I ever told you this story specifically, but I washed cars at this car dealership. And,
Uh-oh. There it is.
Yeah, there's the fucking setup. But one day there was this car in the wash line, and I glanced over at it, and it looked like there was somebody sitting in there, but I walked over to it, and it was like a fucking CPR mannequin. Like, it had, like, teeth and everything in its head.
It had teeth?
Yeah, and it was, like, in a patient gown, and they had its head wrapped in a towel. It was really fucking weird, but I was terrified of this fucking thing. I hate mannequins so much.
Hey, look, the pig costume's there beforehand.
Oh, shit, I remember this. Yeah.
Oh, see, this isn't fair. This is just
yeah.
senseless murder.
This poor bastard. Did he even have a chance?
Yeah. Does he even have a backstory? Call for backup. Like, call 911.
They are 911.
No, they had radios in 2004.
I don't know. Did you see that TV?
This is actually set back in the 70s.
Yeah, are we sure that this isn't actually, like...
They just discovered electricity.
Damn. Wow. They, for just discovering electricity, they made a lot of progress overnight with that.
This guy...
Got fucking elevators.
This guy definitely plays D&D.
You know...
He plays Magic, too.
Hey, I play both of those things, so I don't want to fucking hear it.
I'm just talking about his cape. Like,
I mean, that's a pretty sick robe.
I have a cape. I have a...
You know what? I would love to play fucking D&D with Tobin Bell. That would make my life. He would probably be a sick-ass, like, rogue. I could see that.
What?
I've given your life a purpose.
No, you haven't. You're just gonna end it. Freeze, it's the police!
Whoop, whoop!
We could have definitely called to get 8 other people here. Ooh, intricate setup. "20 seconds. Fuck.
Like, I feel like... I mean, granted, he was very successful in what he did here, i.e., distracting them and trying to escape and, just give them the old razzle-dazzle. But at the same time, I feel like the detectives could have handled this they could have been handled differently and better. I have cancer, so I'm gonna...
Like, if you have cancer, that really, really sucks, but you still don't get to murder people?
But his wife had a...
Yes, okay,
had
there
a
we go. That
miscarriage.
would have been a good thing to do a long time ago.
Oh, shit. They say... I thought the guy died.
Who? No,
The guy in the chair. I don't know why, but I vaguely remembered him dying.
No.
Okay, never mind.
Nope, he doesn't die either.
No. No, well, obviously.
The black detective doesn't die, but the Asian one does.
Yeah.
Ooh, see, listen to this music here, too. It's more grungy to the underground. See?
Yeah, I will say...
And see, look, with this, like, toxic waste feeling.
Yeah. This movie definitely, I feel, for its genre, had a unique... At the time... It had a very unique feeling, and the soundtrack, like, I actually really like the soundtrack to this movie because it's like that.
How long did they have to make that score? We looked it up.
Yeah, we looked it up. I think it was 3 weeks. Charles Clouser, I think the composer's name was. They had 3 weeks to do the score for this film, which God, that is insane.
Crazy, yeah, 3 weeks for score.
Yeah. That just blows my mind because it's really good too. Like I actually bought this soundtrack when I was in high school, and I used to listen to it when I was in art class. So it was edgy.
Edgy?
Yeah. Listen to the fucking Saw soundtrack while doing pastels. Because I'm cool. Bang!
Boom, boom. Ew. Okay, that's gory. Okay. So, a lot of people don't like this movie. Like we said, it got pretty bad reviews.
Yeah, it wasn't very critically acclaimed.
This is part of it. Like, him twitching on the ground. Like, that's unnecessary.
Well, I mean, I don't know. I think it plays kind of true because, like, electrical signals are still going through his spinal cord because his head just got fucking destroyed by, like,
is it making the movie better by including it? Like,
I mean, it makes it more realistic, obviously. Yeah.
So here, look how sad he is because it turned purple and then black and then... Oh gosh, see, we didn't need to see that, his head. That was unnecessary.
Okay. Problem. I feel like the damage would have been a lot worse getting shot from, like, overhead by 4, like, double-barrel shotguns.
Well, how are you going to test that?
I mean, I'm not going to test it. You know, if Mythbusters wants to retroactively get on that.
Life. His life is, like, kind of shit. He lives, like, in a shithole. Jesus Christ. Like, I get that your partner died, but, like, you can still take your trash out.
Obviously not. He doesn't want to be discovered. He's gotta be hidden forever.
If he knows so much, why hasn't he, like, told somebody?
Well, I think he either quit or he got fired from the force.
Yeah, that's right.
Something like that. I don't remember exactly what.
But even if you don't work for the police, if you know that somebody's murdering someone, like, they'll still listen to you.
Well, okay, all right. So you're on the case. You know, it's your job. It's just like, oh, I know he did it. I know he has something to do with it. Blah blah blah. It's like you're off the case. You still work on said case. You're off the force. You're still working on said case, and you're in civilian. You fucking call, like, the dime droppers line. You're just like,
I know he. So nobody believes.
Yeah, I know he did it. Jerry, stop fucking calling here. Like, you literally lost your job over this. Stop. Like, just fucking stop.
X marks the spot.
Bam. X. X gonna give it to you. That X is going to give you what you need.
Show me what you got.
Show me what you've got.
I feel like this is in Mario where, like, the bricks are a little bit different color and you know that there's, like, some coins hidden in there.
Holy shit. That guy never played Legend of Zelda, or otherwise he would have known to break that. Because, like, you can definitely see, like, it's outlined right there. It's like, yeah, right here, this is the thing. This is where we're going to do the stuff. This is where the good stuff
Look how happy he looks.
He's like, I found the keys. You're not going to get one because you're a dick bag.
No, I'm not going to open it.
That's what that key was for. I was wondering earlier, like, when they were throwing that key back and forth, trying to get the padlocks off, I was trying to remember what that key was used for.
Dun dun dun. Scary music.
And then all it is a flip phone, a cigarette, a lighter, and a note.
Flip phones. 2004.
Simpler times.
I still agree with that. Like, I feel that. Giggity.
Damn it. I'm supposed to be making those jokes. Shh, doctor. Dun dun dun.
Why does he want him to try to kill?
I don't know. Like that.
Does he just want to see what they'll do?
I get it. It's okay. It's a social experiment.
Yeah. I mean, we've fucked people up before with social experiments.
Yeah, like dancing on elevators and stuff.
No, I meant like little Albert.
That just like...
Psychology, guys. You should take it. It's interesting, and you'll learn things.
I took like a semester and a half of psychology in high school.
I mean, that's good.
It was neat.
They'll talk about social experiments. That's how that came up.
I don't remember that. It's probably like the first half of the semester that I missed. I don't know why, but like the way that just faded in right there, I totally thought the headlights was like a fucking drone. I'm like, wait a minute, I wasn't there before. So, another thing, I keep going back to this. This movie's so fucking old. Like, if you are just watching it for the first time, you've done yourself a huge, huge injustice by listening to us and watching it at the same time. Go back and watch all 7 of them. Then come back and watch this with us.
You don't have to watch all 7 of them. They're not good.
Yes, you do.
They're not good.
So, Carrie Ells, I think his name is, the actor, Dr. Gordon, he actually comes back in the 7th movie. Mm-hmm. He is a Jigsaw apprentice / follower.
This guy?
Yeah, in the 7th movie. He was the one who set up, like, the trap or whatever, like the big elaborate
scheme. Is he limping around on one foot?
Yeah, he has one wooden foot. Oh. I swear to...
He's a gimp now. Yeah. Jigsaw made me a gimp, but now I live life in the fullest. Was he still with his wife? Like, what about his kid? That's so traumatizing.
Holy shit. I never thought that deep into it, but now, like, you're just opening my eyes to a whole nother realm of, like, wow, you are Jigsaw now. Like, and you got a wife and kid.
Like, this little girl's going to be an AA in her 30s, and they'll be like, so what brings you here? It's like, well, there was a man hiding in my closet, but my dad didn't care, so then I got
kidnapped, and I was held hostage in my own house.
And then my dad cut his foot off because he was about to be murdered, and then he started murdering other people.
I haven't seen him in 25 fucking years.
He also wore a lot of red eyeliner. He did that before any of this, though.
Well, no, see, this was, like, at the same, like, time period as 3 Cheers for Sweet Revenge, so that whole Gerard Way look was really catching on. Like, the red eyeliner, the black suits, like, it was really catching on at this point. I mean, I know I was into it. I'm still into it. This
is really bad acting. He just sounds, I don't know, like whiny. He doesn't sound sad though. I don't know. I don't know how you're supposed to act. Got that
quiver lip going on,
like he can't cry on cue, but he wants to really bad.
One thing that they never taught me in acting school.
Do they teach that in acting school?
I'm pretty sure, like, they might do something to that. Like, not.
Why is his face so white? He's like powdered.
Yeah, maybe it is really cold in there. Maybe we were misled. Maybe he was really sweaty beforehand, and now it's like really cold, and he's he's going fucking hypothermic.
Still on the shirt?
Oh no, I honestly haven't been paying attention really, but now I will.
All right.
He's quite moist.
Moist. That's such a gross word.
Everyone hates that word. It doesn't bother. I mean,
what word bothers me more than moist? Flaccid.
God damn it.
How did you not guess that?
I mean, it's not a word that I think about. I'm just gonna...
Really?
Yeah.
I feel like that's just like something that's a thing about
flaccid
you
is on
all the
everyone's
time.
mind. Now, see, this is where us being the friends on the couch comes in. Like, this...
I'm really fucking weird, guys.
Hey! Shut up.
Shh. We're gonna outsmart him. Jigsaw's in the room, guys.
Yeah. Like... This... I don't know if that was, like, really clever or fucking cop-out. Like, I don't know what's going on right there.
I always think it's interesting whenever actors have to be in a role where they're acting like an actor.
Oh,
like
yeah.
Meta acting.
Yeah, and then they're acting like an actor is very...
They're like, I have to act kind of shitty because most people don't know how to act.
And they act extremely shitty. It's like...
So then he's doing it now. Like, he just looked at the camera. He's like, hey, do you want this cigarette that's not fake? Yeah, give me the not fake cigarette.
Yeah, give me the one that's totally not poison, that's supposed to be poison, that's not. Yeah, it's like... I know what you mean.
Oh, this is gonna be... Let's just watch how he dies.
Also very shitty. But then again, like, you've never died from poison, so how are you supposed to die from poison?
This is why you can't smoke, kids. This is what cancer does.
Yeah, he actually just got cancer and is dying from it right now.
But, like, you probably shouldn't smoke cigarettes, especially if you're a kid. Like, if you're a kid, don't do that.
Yeah, don't. I see what you're doing. Put that shit away. No.
And your parents probably know, guys.
Shame on you. Throw those away. Get some help.
What? Here they are, right here. Oh, shit. What now, bitch?
Now, see, admittedly, like, the first time that I watched this movie, I was like, oh, shit. So he's getting electrocuted to make sure he's dead? Like, you know, I was thinking, like, it's like, you know, to make sure that they weren't, like, fucking around or something. And also,
did they really shock him just now? Like, that, or was that just really good pretend I'm being shocked?
That's probably just really good pretend I'm being shocked. Or maybe it was just like a very, very, very low, like tiny electrical charge, like what they would do with fucking like those muscle stimulators.
How much do you have to pay an actor to be like, we're literally gonna tase you?
Honestly,
but we're gonna get it on film and it's gonna be worth it.
Honestly, like, if I was in a movie and they're like, okay, we really want this electrocution scene to be super authentic, so we are going to have, like, a professional tase you to get that, like, you know, to really get that look.
Well, this guy's the writer, too, so he has an invested interest in...
Yeah, that is true. But honestly, like, if I was in a movie and they're like, yeah, this is going to look really good, I would let them.
What city is this in? Everybody lives in a shithole.
I don't know.
Besides the doctor, though.
I've been trying to fucking figure that out.
The doctor lives...
His apartment's really nice.
Where was this shot? Can you look that up?
I looked at it, and the only thing that I could find just said the USA. Like, it was country, America. Like, that doesn't fucking help me. I need to know where this movie...
It doesn't help me. It was obviously American. All good movies are, guys.
Whoa.
Fuck you, Canada.
Whoa. Not the Canadian
No, so
brother.
Jigsaw, which I think is actually going to be really good, the one that's coming out, it was produced, or is being produced in Canada.
Yeah. Well, I mean, a lot of major stuff nowadays is actually filmed in Ontario, because for whatever reason, Ontario is just like what people use for a generic American big city. Like, a lot of shit is filmed in Ontario. And
guys, how can we stand for this?
No.
We need to make...
Shut up. Canada's better.
We need to make America great again and bring our industries... I'm sorry.
Yeah.
This is not a political show.
Ooh, no. Ooh. Where was Saw?
Let's get those
filmed?
comments started. I want to see some wars down there.
Yeah.
No cyberbullying though. That shit's not right. But
Voice your opinions, but don't be mean.
Yeah.
Hey, Greg, fucking stop! I see you right now. Stop telling Tim that he is a baby, because he's not. He's a full-grown man with a job. He's getting married in a couple weeks.
why do you know so much about these people?
No. The first Saw film was also filmed in Toronto.
Well,
Yeah. But that doesn't mean that the movie takes place in Toronto. It was just filmed in Toronto. Like, this could be fucking, like, I don't know. It could be
in
it could be Brooklyn.
alternate universe.
Alternate universe, shitty Toronto.
So this is interesting. He uses his camera to take pictures for the light.
Ooh.
And this is a really good... I just think this is an interesting way to shoot this scene.
I'm about to bust out a little bit of my expertise on this bitch. So there were 2 Saw video games. Okay.
Backstory, guys. I know nothing about video games.
I do. There were 2 Saw video games, and I think it was the first one. I can't remember if it was the first or second one, but I'm pretty sure it was the first one. You have different light sources that you could choose from, like a flashlight or a lighter, and one of them is actually a camera.
Oh.
It is a cool little nod to the first movie. I thought that was funny. But yeah, you walk around and you just take a flash.
What was the premise of the game? Don't get murdered?
Basically, yeah. No, the premise of the games, they were like puzzle survival games. Like, you literally had to get like out of the traps and Yeah.
All of the video games I've played have been like Mario Kart and Donkey Kong. Wario was a little edgy for me.
Well,
why was he so angry?
Because he was Mario's less impressive something.
And Waluigi?
Waluigi, what a fucking hero.
Yoshi was my favorite.
Of course, Yoshi was. Could talk about video games for hours, but I'm not going to do that.
I like how Yoshi laid eggs, but he was a boy.
Shh.
Ooh, that was gross.
Yeah, that thoroughly scared me. The first couple times that I've seen this movie.
Yeah.
I always thought that the pig mask, like, it doesn't make sense to me, but it's really fucking effective.
And yeah, it's like gross.
Yeah, it's gross, it's creepy, it gets the job done and does it well. Who is this?
So I feel like this is where the movie really actually starts to, like, I feel like it kind of drug on for a little bit, but now we really feel the conflict of, like, this guy's like, okay, it's time to do something about this.
Yeah.
I told you, bitches.
Bam!
There's a guy hiding in my closet. And
Dad, if you just would have fucking listened to me, I wouldn't be in this predicament right now.
We just kissed her on the head. That was so weird.
Yeah. What a creep. Larry! Larry!
What?
How you know Adam? You been fucking Adam? Huh?
You been fucking Adam? I've been fucking some other lady.
Now we're just airing out the laundry.
The plot thickens. Dun dun dun.
God damn you!
Look at those frosted highlights that he has.
Hey, you know, it was the style.
Gosh. He's some rich doctor is like, I need some highlights. Like,
He was like Justin Timberlake, he's all about that life.
It's so frosted.
You know, it's actually like coming back into style. I've seen people with like frosted tips and shit.
I mean, girls do that a lot. We'll do highlights, but these are really intense highlights.
But I've seen guys like they straight up look like they were rejected from Backstreet Boys or NSYNC.
Boys, there's nothing wrong with getting highlights. We'll make fun of you, but you should definitely do it.
Not the late 90s anymore. Don't do it. Do yourself a favor and just, you know, get an undercut like everyone else.
Shout out.
Like, literally everyone has that haircut. Everyone.
But nobody had it last year. Yeah,
it came out of nowhere. It just came out of fucking left field. It's like, bam, undercuts.
If you have an undercut, you're a hipster.
Yeah, now, that's it. That's fucking it.
I just started a comment war for all three of you that watched.
God damn it, Greg, I fucking know it. You put the keyboard away. Put it away.
Ooh, look, he's hiding. It's all spooky.
Spoopy.
See, I've been lying the whole time.
A hospital last night.
Like, this would have been relevant information from the beginning. Like, who cares if he's cheating on his wife? Somebody's trying to murder us.
Right, yeah, it's like, we have a common enemy. How about we, fucking, unify in this moment to try and get out of here? Oh, shit. Called you out, dog. And I like that he looks directly at him.
With that metal briefcase. See, this makes me wonder if it's not cheating, like...
Yeah, why did he have the briefcase with him and he's just going to this rendezvous with some young lady from the hospital? Yeah, you are. The whole lot of nothing. Had a cup of coffee, talked about my feelings.
It's a cute shirt. It's so sexy. Yeah, bitch. Is there a baby crying in the background?
I don't know. I'm like 90% deaf anyways. I can barely even hear what they're saying. What? I'm sorry. I'm sorry I'm not going to
I'm sorry, I'm not cheating on my wife today.
I'm not
She's so sad. Phone ringing.
A likely story. Despite how much I've ripped into this movie, like on a low level, I love it. I still love this movie.
I love it, but I definitely can get why people don't like it.
For sure.
It's for you?
Tell them I'm not here. Tell them you've never heard of me.
I've never seen that in a horror movie before. This does play with a lot of tropes, but it also has a lot of new elements in it.
Oh, yeah, for sure. But I mean, I feel like, you got to follow something. But like I said, I know what you're doing. I feel like it definitely paved the way for other horror films that came out in like this time period. Like, they definitely took elements from this as opposed to like other classics like Scream or Friday the 13th or whatever, what have you. I gotta go. Me too, dude. Me too.
So we're not fucking? I'm confused. He just leaves.
Minor existential crisis. Somebody takes my picture, just obviously.
Why would he take a picture of her? What?
Mm-hmm. Now you can tell we're really paying attention to the plot because we're being quiet.
Yeah. Here's some exposition. It's like they were like, hey, how far are we into the movie? Oh shit, we forgot about the plot, guys.
Shit. We forgot about character relation development. Like, these guys still barely know dick about each other.
Okay, we'll just have them fight back and forth, explain everything that happened, and just do flashbacks.
I will say that's a relatively clever way to go about it, though, as opposed to like them just being like forthcoming and like, oh, well, blah 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 blah, this, that, and the other. They're like arguing.
That's true, but
oh shit, no, it was the detective. Fuck, I forgot about that. It was the detective that had him taking the pictures.
Oh yeah.
Holy shit, I forgot all about that. The murders. Huh. Shit.
Is that really what you're going to be? Like, that seems a little petty at this point. Like, your wife and child are being held at gunpoint. You have more important things right now. I didn't do it. I think you did it.
I'm Dirty Dan. No, I'm Dirty Dan.
We got your SpongeBob references.
This is the first one. The first of many.
I was going to say another one, but I couldn't think of any. There's too many.
Yeah.
It's not really relevant to the movie.
SpongeBob is always relevant. Always. How dare you?
I'm so sad.
like he looked like he was just about to like do the dumbest cry, and we're just.
So I feel like you see him right now just have a psychotic breakdown, because he does go kind of batshit at the end. I mean, he cuts his foot off.
I mean, desperate times? Question mark? I don't know. Depending on what's on the line, I'd probably cut my foot off.
So as somebody that has been gagged before, that is not a very effective gag. Like, she can obviously just spit that out, like, or just scream anyways. Like,
yeah.
See, like,
Wait
there
a
you
minute.
go.
Do I fucking look okay?
That's not very helpful. Just be like, there's something I need to tell you, honey. There's no God. Whenever you die, it's not going to hurt anymore, but you're not going to exist anymore either. And we just need to cope with that right now.
Let's watch some TV! Tiny Rick! Like, that's basically where you just went with that. And I love it.
Guys, so Chris still hasn't seen Rick and Morty Season 3?
Spoilers! They're not supposed to know my big character flaw.
Yeah, you gotta get on that. Season 3 was great, guys. Go watch it.
And if you haven't watched Rick and Morty at all, why are you even here?
Yeah, stop what you're doing.
Yeah, just stop watching Saw and go watch something that's actually good.
Ooh, it's a glitchy, creepy scene right there.
I know him.
Creepy ass photo.
If what I read was correct, like those scenes, like where he's watching them through the security cameras, is actual like security camera footage. It's not like a film camera.
Just using the artificial.
Yeah, like with like a filter or something.
That's fascinating.
Yeah, I think that's pretty cool. But I don't know if that's true or not. That's just something that I read earlier whilst researching.
You can't believe everything you hear on the internet, and that includes us.
It was on Wikipedia. Okay, time to kill him.
He's like, okay, now I kill somebody.
Yay! Shit's about to hit the fan. Oh man, the tension. Like, did he not have the gun loaded that entire time? Like, what if a fucking SWAT team just busted up in there when you're like, you know, checking their heart rates and shit? Like, you would have been boned, my dude. Oh, pretend like you're gagged.
He is creepy.
He's actually. Did you ever watch Lost?
No.
Oh well, he was a main character in Lost. That actor.
He's a really good actor.
He was good. He actually, in a Batman animated movie, did the voice for the Joker.
Oh.
It was in the Dark Knight Returns Part 2. That you zip, you bastard!
Told you he's psychotic breakdown.
that break in it, he's like, you bastard!
And now he thinks his wife's getting shot up now.
Bang, bang.
Shoot him. Just bang, 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 bang.
This coming from a pacifist. Listen to the rage.
I mean, like, somebody's trying to kill you and your kid, and possibly your husband.
Yeah, fair. I mean, I wouldn't have even hesitated. This bastard just had me, like, fucking bound and gagged to my bedroom floor for however long, and then call
911. Hang up and call 911 right now. What are you doing? No,
I'm not alright. I want a divorce.
I know you're cheating on me.
I like that he's just trying to sound... He sounds equally as pathetic as she does. And I'm pretty sure, like, her situation is was a little bit more dire than his.
I mean, I don't know. They're both pretty dire.
I mean, I don't know. I feel like the threat was a bit more apparent in her situation. Like, this guy has you at gunpoint, and they're just, like, locked up in a bathroom.
Okay, at this point, he should call 911 and be like, hey, there's literally gunshots here. I know you guys think I'm crazy, but...
No, he's going to take justice into his own hand because he wants to be the one to close this case. So let's see. That's 3 or 4 shots.
This kid is traumatized for life.
Ah!
Who has scissors just in their bedroom drawers?
Yeah, you know what? Another thing that I didn't ever really think about. Let's see. Something that I like to do is count how many times they fire without reloading. Yeah, without reloading. Because I'm pretty sure, just based on my somewhat limited knowledge of guns, that's probably a single stack magazine, 45 caliber, maybe 10 rounds at the most, and he's already fired like 7.
I don't think he's hit anybody. He's 0 for 7. Yeah, that's not good.
Your accuracy is not on point, my dude. Oh, holy shit, he actually reloaded.
Oh, there we go.
Bam. Diana!
Diana's an old people name. Why'd they name their kid that? Oh, that's creepy.
Yeah, you're alright, though. The movie definitely does pick up a lot from that one point. Like,
yeah,
I'm way more invested in it now than I was, like,
yeah, definitely
10 minutes ago.
Alright, Act 2, here we go. Maybe it's like, I don't know how they... I feel like that's what it would really look like.
That is pretty convincing.
I've never seen it, though. Sometimes don't you, like, pee yourself?
Oh, getting electrocuted? Yeah. I mean, if it's intense enough, like, your bladder will, like, release, potentially, your bowels.
That means you poop yourself. We got your poop jokes. We got your SpongeBob references. And sometimes we talk about the movie. Why is he throwing rocks at him?
To wake him up, obviously.
What?
It's like smacking them or throwing water in their face.
Like, let him sleep for a bit. Like, the slow release of death.
Just let me embrace it for 10 goddamn seconds.
I wasn't lying, see?
I wasn't lying, Rick. He electrocuted me, you see, Rick? He really did it.
Truck. Ooh. Leave the headlights on. Because I didn't have time.
I mean,
Caution, raw sewage. Ew.
I was right. It is a sewer. Wait a
Ew.
tick.
Why? I thought that this was in the bottom of a house.
Yeah.
From the second movie.
Me too.
It implies that.
Who the fuck knows at this point?
Know.
Like, excuse me. Everything about this is just so fucking convoluted, but in the best way.
See, look at that pure tear. It's like he didn't learn how to act until just now. His makeup's still bad, though.
Well, you can't blame him for the bad makeup. You gotta blame the makeup department for that.
But
and whoever said that, yeah, this is the look that we're going for.
Well, and you did talk about how all of the scenes in that room were shot in series.
Yeah, oh shit.
So this would be like second week, like probably is getting tired and probably developing his character a little bit better.
Fuck, yeah. See, it made full circle.
Dude, take your shirt off and, like, throw it. Like, you have...
Yeah, like he did with his fucking flannel.
I can't do that. I'm just gonna cut my foot off instead. Hashtag spoilers.
Now, something that I've been wondering about... How were they able to electrocute them? Like, this chain is attached to a pipe. There's literally nothing attached to this chain that could cause an electrical current to go through, unless somehow that ankle bracelet there, the shackle, is the shackle electrified?
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, Jigsaw's kind of like supposed to be a super genius. Right?
Yeah, he is like
this mastermind.
Super smart.
What are you doing? What is he doing? What do you think he's doing? Oh God. Okay, so this gets a little. Oh man.
Yeah. Get in there. Get it. Oh, you missed a spot. Get through the gristle. Yeah, there you go. See.
So 8 seconds got cut out. From we maybe should have mentioned this at the beginning. We are watching the director's cut.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's the director's cut.
Yeah,
but
it is.
The movie, before it hit theaters, the MPAA gave the movie an NC-17,
which is no bueno.
Yeah, no bueno. You're
not making any money off of that.
Yeah, so 8 seconds was cut from the movie. 8 seconds was cut from the movie that didn't make it in the
theatrical version.
Yeah, for the theatrical version. And I had this theory that it was him, like, a little bit more detail on him cutting through his foot and some other shit like that. Maybe, I don't know, but 8 seconds, like, that's all it took to get a step down.
Yeah. So we are watching the version with the extra 8 seconds. So our version is... Oh man, I can't do math. I tried to look it up, guys. Never mind.
We tried to see how long this version is.
I'll put it in the description thing.
Yeah.
I'm like 90% sure we're watching the longer one.
The 8 second longer version.
8 seconds, yeah. Just for you guys.
Okay, I was about to say, hold on. He still didn't spin that cylinder enough to... no, it cocked over the right way. Never mind.
You have to
I don't know guns. Bang! Now, see, his makeup here looks really good. Like, he's super pale. Like, he's lost all fucking...
Too pale. How long has he been in here? A couple hours?
Think about how much blood he's losing.
I forgot he cut his foot off.
Yeah, that's what I'm getting at. Like, he just fucking cut his foot off at the ankle. He's losing a lot of blood, and he's, like, starting to turn purple and shit. Like now they're on point.
He did that to save his kids, but they were fine. It was fine. He did that for no reason.
All along. Who would have guessed it?
It's just a foot. You've got 2.
Yeah, and I mean, besides, you come back, like, in 10 years with a fucking wooden one. It's cool. Yeah. No biggie.
I wish our feet grew back like tails for lizards.
I know, right? He's like, oh shit, this went horribly awry.
Are you?
And I also like like, he's got his foot, like, bandaged up, but you can obviously see that his foot is still there. Like, his nub. He's got his nub bandaged up.
It's low budget, okay?
I don't know. I feel like they could have done a little bit better there.
You're too late.
It's no rules.
Which is kind of part of the premise of the whole Saw thing, is that Jigsaw is, like, all about these rules or whatever.
Yeah. And I feel like some rules weren't followed. Bang. This is brutal.
Oh gosh. Maybe this is the 8 seconds that they cut out. I don't know. Well, they're not showing anything.
Oh no, I mean, you know what's happening. That's pretty graphic.
Know what's happening without them showing it.
Yeah.
Hey, I know I shot you, but...
It was for a good cause.
Now that I realize I'm not going to live
now let's
either.
kiss. I'll never let go, Jack.
Yep. Yep.
Solid.
You're not wrong.
Solid deduction there.
Don't leave me. What? No, die here with me, please. Don't get help. Like, what?
I forgot. I think it was 7 that they show it happening in. But what he does is this asshole here fucking crawls all the way down like a corridor, and then he sticks his nub up against a searing hot pipe and just cauterizes the wound. Yeah. You just see like the steam fucking come off and shit. But
I do not like gore.
Why'd you want to watch this? This is a little gory.
I really like this movie though. But it's not as gory as the later ones.
No,
they get more gory.
Not at all.
And the gorier they get, the lower their ratings are. But that's pretty typical.
Yeah. Oh shit, dude! What do I do? Oh shit!
He's like, oh, dead guy.
2 dead guys.
Why does he have this like circle in the back of his shirt? Is that supposed to be the exit wound?
Yeah. I mean, it's a bit dramatic, but you know,
like,
where are you checking this dude's wallet? Like,
he's looking for a key.
I guess that makes sense.
Yeah, it's a key.
Yeah. But your key went down the drain at the beginning of the movie, buddy. Slightly unfair, I think.
Ooh, what's been happening this whole time? We still don't know.
Oh shit, what? Hello, Zep. Oh shit.
So much of this plot didn't happen until the very end.
Yeah, it really didn't. Like, I feel like...
It's a good twist ending, though. It was good. It's a good ending.
Yeah, because when you're sitting in the movie theaters, like, let's take a little ride back on the time machine. You're sitting there in the movie theater back in 2004. Did you really expect this motherfucker here to get up?
There we go. Here he is.
Like,
the poop part's still there, too.
I didn't see this shit coming.
Okay.
Like, that blew my fucking mind.
I remember watching this as a kid where he peels his face off. And
yeah, he peels like the fucking. I was like,
I'm not okay with this.
Yeah. I remember, like, that just fucking blew my mind. And I didn't understand it when I saw this. I was like...
I thought he was ripping his skin off.
What happened?
Not.
Psych!
Why would he have left it there the whole time anyways, though?
Well, what, you mean in... Yeah, because it had that light on it. You would have seen that.
Yeah. And now we find out his motive. Which we've kind of already known. I guess we're just getting more of his backstory.
Yeah. Well, I mean... You know...
Oh, the shocky shock.
Yeah, he had it the whole time.
Oh man, this is really effective here.
Yeah, this is really cool.
This is a good finale, yeah.
Bam. Oh, there's the green again.
Horror green. Ooh, look at the smoke.
This is
such a good scene. Oh, with that hand.
Yeah.
And the poo part's still there, too. Game over.
Bam.
Oh, man.
The screams of the dam.
James Wan.
Thank you, James Wan. And Lee.
So that guy Lee is Adam.
Yeah.
So he
Thank
wrote
you
it in
guys
story by those two.
for this great cult classic.
Yeah, so now we've got a little quizzity quiz for Mr. Chris here.
For Chrisity Chris. Little
Okay.
quizzity quiz for Chrisity Chris.
So what do you think the Rotten Tomato score was for this Saw movie?
And now that one I did see earlier when we were doing our research. It's 48%?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, got it. Ding ding ding.
So pretty shitty movie. Okay, what's your score for it?
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, the first Saw movie? Do you want me to do a percentage like Rotten Tomatoes, or do you want me to do out of 10?
I don't care. I mean, we can convert them back and forth.
Okay. I personally would give it an 8. Okay, I really enjoy this movie.
Okay, so Saw 2.
Saw 2, what did it get rated on Rotten Tomatoes? Mm-hmm. Now, see, that one's my least favorite. So I'm going to say...
It's my favorite.
I don't like the second one that much. I'm going to say 28%.
36.
Damn.
All right, what about the third one?
The third one... If the second one got 36, then I'm going to say the third one probably got about 31.
27.
Damn!
Okay, Saw 4.
23.
17.
Holy shit, really?
17%.
Holy shit.
Okay, so Saw 5.
Saw 5. You know what? I'm going to say that one picked it back up. I'm going to give that one a 22.
12.
Fuck!
Got a 12% on Rotten Tomatoes. I haven't seen it. I need to watch it.
That's alright.
Okay, so Saw 6.
I'm going to follow the trend. 9%.
37.
Motherfuckers!
So apparently that one's good, so maybe I need to watch that one too. Okay, and then Saw 7 in 2010, the final chapter.
So, i.e. Saw 3D, the one with Sean Patrick Flannery in it
everybody hated. Yeah.
Yeah, that one was really bad. And also Chester Bennington was in it. R.I.P., bro. I'm going to say that one got 5.
9%.
I was pretty close on that one.
Yeah. So what do you think the new Jigsaw movie is going to get on Rotten Tomatoes? That's coming out this year.
100%.
100%.
Okay, all right.
No, what do you think it's really going to get?
I'm going to give it the benefit of the doubt. I'm going to say mid 30s to low 40s.
I bet it's higher. I bet it's
really?
I bet it's in the 60s or 70s.
Really? Okay.
Yeah. What did it get? It did really well.
Yeah.
And I think it'll be... I think it won't be as good as it, but I think it will be as popular.
Sure. Yeah, I mean, horror is all the rage. Like, everybody wants to see the good spoopy movies, and yeah, Spaw. It was fantastic. I actually saw it.
It got 85%.
Really? Wow.
I should have got
That's
higher.
Impressive.
I don't know. It had some issues. It's good too, but
yeah. But all in all, I love this movie. It's so good. Yeah, I love the franchise. It's a dirty little secret for me. It's a little guilty pleasure. Yeah. I really. I could always watch these movies. Like, I just watched 2 through 4 or 5 not too long ago.
All right, guys. Well, that was our movie.
Yeah, that was our first review.
Yeah, we got
Woo!
a couple shout-outs, Chris.
Got a couple what are we shouting out?
You shout out your thing.
Oh, my thing. I have permission. Cool. Well, we very much enjoy you guys tuning in with this, being our third buddy on the couch while watching Saw. So for me, you can find me on a little podcast called Play Troll Respawn. It's a video game podcast if that's your digs. I know this is a movie thing, but hey, movies and video games, they kind of go hand in hand.
Yeah,
sure.
They're media.
Play Troll Respawn. Respawn is spelled with a 3 instead of an E because we're cool and gamers like that. And then, of course, just come back here. We're going to be doing this once a month right now, starting off.
Yeah, we're going to start out with that and hopefully learn more about how to do things and make it better.
This is very, very rudimentary.
Thanks for sticking with us if anybody's still listening to us.
Yeah, that's a good, long, wild, good bit of audio. But you know what? If you hung in there, you're a champion. And do yourself a favor and watch the rest of the Saw movies.
And stay tuned as we get video. Maybe we'll see more Fluffy Kitty.
Yeah, Fluffy Kitty, mascot. But so if you want to, leave some comments down below. If there's, a decently shitty movie that you would like for us to watch and commentate and or review, let us know. Hit us up in the comments. We'd like to know what you think.
We'll probably at least watch it. And then maybe do a thing on it.
Yeah, or make a reference to it here and there, sure.
We did Saw for Spooky Halloween month, so maybe a not spooky movie for next month.
Yeah. Boom.
Yeah.
Christmas time. Oh, wait, we need to find a Thanksgiving movie. Do those even exist?
I don't know, maybe.
Maybe we could find like a shitty...
If one does, it's definitely shitty.
Yeah, well, I guarantee you it's like zombie turkeys.
There's gotta be like a Medea's Christmas Thanksgiving special.
There probably is. I'll look into it.
Or a SpongeBob special.
I like it. All right, guys. Well, thanks for tuning in with us, and we will be seeing you next time.
Peace.